What is good, friends? And welcome back. Welcome back for the regular viewers, the supporters, the members, and welcome for the newcomers. Maybe it's your first time in this stream. This is unusual. Most of the time I never stream during the weekday. However, I'm working from home this week. I have a little bit more freedom. And where are we right now? We are in the agency, the legendary battlefield. Let me zoom out. We have a fire, S40, 27 Nighttown, and F2P against Corp, GOTH, 300, and Squid Squad. So let's dive back in this region where all the action is. GOTH is getting cleared, and this is a good moment for GOTH as they are ramping up the activity. Usually they reach their peak activity in a few hours, but they should be active still, or they should be active at this time. Maybe not at peak. Nonetheless, they are aware of the situation. And let me just get you up to speed. Yesterday was the blockhouse opening. All right, so the blockhouse is right there. GOTH was waiting for the blockhouse to open. They start to burn and gain territory. However, they had to stop their progress because F2P and S40 were blocking them. 300, they attempt a central command build right there, but it got stopped, got halted, and a few hours ago, F2P, they build a village. Is it F2P? Yeah, F2P. Okay. And now that the village is done, they are transitioning to clean GOTH and hopefully push them away from Zone 2. I don't know if it's worth the effort because at this point, GOTH, they cannot advance anywhere. Even with the support of 300 and Squid Squad, they don't have the firepower to make progress. Maybe it's a combination of willpower and real power. Hey Thomas, what is good, my friend? Nonetheless, it's a almost perfectly balanced battlefield compared to the other one in gold, where it's a total domination. All the enemy is safe zone. In this case, the enemy is not safe zone. They're not in a good position, but they are fighting still. So now they are cleaning up Ramarm OG, a tough base. Yesterday, something funny happened. He was blocking a village and he put some superior buffs as well as the fortification wall, and 27 NT decide not to engage the base. They let him rot and waste his buffs. Not bad as a defensive report. I'm sure if I ask him the report, he will share it, but it should be in the 3,000 kills. Shakir Delphi, Shakir Delphi, hey Antonio. In my alliance, over half of the people in it are from Europe, mostly Germany and Austria, alright, while the rest are on the other half of the globe. So what is the question? So the siege has begun on this GOTH player. Is at 556 million power. It shouldn't be too difficult. Maybe for you 556 million power is a lot, but in the legendary battlefield, it's on the low side. Now we have two GOTH players in that village, Kilo and Dasbank. Does having a super heavy garrison in your base make it more durable during attack? I think so, Ballman. I think so. If this super heavy have a shield officer like steel fighter, because the shield and if you have steel fighter as an officer and torn countess, I believe that the shield applied to the unit does apply to the base as well. I could be wrong, but I think that is the official answer. So you see this base have one shield. It barely slowed down the attack. And if you want more durability, you need Torn Countess and any shield officer. Because the shield that you provide for your unit with Torn Countess, that shield is applied to the base. Got it? Right, the JVP one. It all depends of the strength of the unit. There's a different opinion about this. So if you use the super heavy as a field unit or as a garrison unit, it's not ideal to actively defend your base. I mean, the slow and heavy unit doesn't inflict a lot of firepower. It's not ideal to repel a gathering or something like that. I'm not talking when your base is under attack. I'm talking when the enemy is reaching to your base, is knocking on the door, and has gathered. The main battle tank is a better unit to try to repel the enemy. But once your base is sieged, then it's another story. Me and some of my friends are between 53 million and 73 million. Should we leave and go to that alliance? This conquest was a disaster because none of our coalition is coordinating properly at all. It is difficult, Shakir. It is not easy. There's always a good excuse. Oh, we're not active at this time, we're doing something else. And like a conquest is a team effort. You may be for smaller alliances, but if you attack at the same time, or if you coordinate attack, like somebody attack them and you do something else to put the pressure on the enemy, then your chances to succeed are higher, rather than if everybody does their own thing and there's no coordination. Right, so the next best alliance has more people that operate off the same time zone, has people at 100 million, so they have more powerful players. Well, I'm gonna say something. I don't know the alliance, I don't know you, but I will say something. You will have more fun fighting in an alliance that is active during your time zone. Let's say that you're at home after dinner and this is when you have time to play. If the alliance is active at this time, you will have fun. Of course, this alliance also need to cover other time zone. If you play in silver or a low gold, you don't need 24/7 activity. As long as you're mostly active at the key moment, you should be fine. It's more in gold 1 and legendary that the alliance need to be active in all time zone. Maybe not peak activity, but at least have some bodies online so they can at least control the damage until the peak activity is reached, and then you can start to make progress. Okay? So it's up to you. I mean, if all of your friends are playing in the same time zone as you and you want to switch alliance, then sometimes it's difficult, but do the best thing you think. I mean, if you don't like it, then switch alliance, switch server. That's the best I can say. I've changed many times, and either you adapt or you leave. Arnold is getting siege. 586 million power. Fully buffed. And he went away quick. So they cleaned the village. All they need to do is set it ablaze, but they can't. There is a base that landed. That guy got burned about an hour ago, half an hour ago, and he jumped back to kill the supply line. So they have to get rid of this guy. It's not gonna be easy. I mean, GOTH, they don't give up. This village is far from being deleted. It's gonna take some time. That's the thing. My alliance was trying to get them to do that, and they hide in the damn safe zone. The enemy coalition needed 41 players from all 4 alliance to push us back to the safe zone. All right, Mag, what power does NNN look for to join? My power. Love the name. It really depends, brother. I mean, we have lower power members of around 400 million, but they are really active. They are really active. That tactic is wasted. They are really active by forming groups or either doing some R4 duty. But if you're below 400 million power, it's not because we don't want you, okay? You will find it difficult to reach your kills limit. And if you don't reach your minimum kill requirement, you may end up tossed in another alliance. So if you are on the lower end of the power, but you're really active, like you have a lot of time, a lot of free time to play. And when I say a lot of time, about 3 hours a day, okay? So if you do meet the requirement, you can apply, ask for Alex in NNN. He's in charge of recruitment, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. Like I'm honest to everyone, but it's a figure of speech. Below 400, you may not like it, okay? Yankee, hola Mag, ¿cómo estás, amigo? Buene. Kanye West, hello Mag, hello guys, what's up? More power than you've got, okay. Hey, Voyan, hi, what's up, dude? Oh, that player Pax her son. That's a tongue exercise for me. We'll call him Pack. So he just moved, he relocated, he was there and he moved there. Not too sure if wasting a jump is worth it. His poor bomber just got mauled by this pair of fighters from Mao. So the siege has begun. Another jumper, I hear somebody jump nearby. This guy is gone. And it's... oh, the village seems to be clear now. Village seems to be cleared. Can they set it ablaze? Oh, so they can set ablaze 2 villages. Arman jumped to heal the village. Oh, he got blew up by some bombers. Oh yeah, that base with such low HP, it doesn't take a lot. There you go. He got tanked the old-fashioned way. Base blew up. Base blew up. So we have 2 villages ablaze now. That's a lot of pressure on GOTH. They will need to figure out a plan. Hopefully they can all jump together as their opposition is cleaning those villages, like those bases, very deep in enemy territory. So there's always a danger to have your supply line cut off. But look how much activity this faction have. So it's a mix of F2P S40. Did I see any fire player? There should be some fire players, but it's mostly F2P and S40, the two strongest alliances in this faction. If F2P and S40 would be playing in a different coalition, then the outcome would be different. But you know, with if, we can make a lot of assumptions. I hope that you guys are having a good week so far. At this time, I was about to go out for a run. Try to increase my distance. Sunday, I made a 7-kilometer runs, and today I plan to bump that distance to 8. So this base is getting lit up for 35 million power. A small player, no match for... Hey, thank you, Zachary Johnson. What's happening? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Now I can buy a Red Bull. A big shout out to Zachary. Zachary in our alliance. Still. And then give you some hearts. There you go. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I was about to go for a run at noon, and I decided to stream this sequence instead. I'll go for a run after. No biggie. It's still cold outside. Oh, we have a jumper. Oh, Prof. Prof got a good base, though. Oh, yes. He have a good base. Hopefully, more jumpers will assist Prof, because alone, even if you have a strong base, a durable base, that's not going to be enough. If more people can jump, that could be interesting. Prof is a player that likes to solo bases. He got some strong howitzers. He got a decent bomber, but now he is checked by Mao and one other S40 player that have strong fighters. So sending that bomber is a risky business. If I would send one, it would be in that area, but right now... Hey, Crystal, what's happening? Hey, what's up, Luxardo? I can't pronounce your name. Luxardo? You want a Red Bull? Buy one. I like the taste of Red Bull. I'm not a soda guy. They're really high on sugar. At my age, you have to watch what you eat, what you drink. But I do love the taste of Red Bull. I don't know what they put in the Red Bull. The taste is bijou. Okay, LX. I'll call you LX. Alright, friends. So they're gathering. I used to like those drinks, but now I just like fresh juice. Yeah. I mean, you should be abusing pop or sodas or soft drinks once in a while. There was a time where I used to drink a lot of soda, soft drinks, but they are high on sugar, so you need to be careful with that. There you go. So that Prof didn't last long, and that village will be set ablaze again. We have another jumper. Is that this? Oh, Diamond Dragon. Ooh, he got a good base. Yeah, he got some solid Air Force, a strong base. But if God keep jumping one by one like this, I don't know, man. They're gonna waste their jumps and they will have little effect. They're just buying time at this point. Yeah, Crystal, yes. He got them wings without Red Bull. Oh, you have a Red Bull every day. All right. I mean, for some people, those Red Bulls, those energy drink, some people, they cannot stand it. It makes them their heart rate ramp up really quick. It doesn't affect me. Like, I'm a guy that can drink 10 coffees and I don't feel the effect. I may not sleep well, but it doesn't upset my heart or cause me any issue. But regardless, now I enjoy maybe one Red Bull a month and I really enjoy it when I want to spoil myself. Yeah, they got sued for that. Is that ridiculous? Like with their ad, it gives you wings and then somebody thought, hey, maybe if we can sue Red Bull because I have no wings. I keep drinking them and they lost. That's ridiculous. I think I got like $2 from that lawsuit. That class action lawsuit. It's ridiculous. Hey, what's up, Scopes? What's happening? Friends, I will be reviewing the new officer coming for the next update this soon. The sailor, the Navy officer with the leather pants. You know, with the leather pants, the benefit to that is your girlfriend smells like a new car. So that's amazing. But yeah, I will review that officer. Not too fan of the Navy, but I think that officer will be a great add-on to the community since most of you guys play with at least one guided missile destroyer. And that officer will improve that unit quite a lot. Extra base damage. And I think there is a cast reduction time, if I recall. Yeah, Karen move. No shit. Okay, mad plus minus open fire. His base is fully buffed. It's shown some good resistance, but not good enough. Maybe an SOS? I don't know. Is it worth it? Yeah, one. And then a second one. But he cannot escape his fate. He will blow up. That it's his signature move from Diamond Dragon. Like that player, I don't know the player, but the base, the account, I don't know. I'm not a fan of that playstyle. All he does is plop his base and collect some base defense kills. That's pretty much sums up his playstyle. Like if that sieging team would just leave him alone, go away, he will teleport where that sieging team is just to instigate or somebody open fire on him. That's how he plays. Yeah, first SOS was a bit early. But I don't think it would change the outcome. So a village is burning. Oh, F2P decide to change their alliance. No, it's 27 NT. Okay, so 27 NT, they are awake and alive. They are back with F2P and S40. So 3 alliances trying to push GOTH away from zone 2. And that's all they have. Well, I mean, at this point, there's not much they can do. They're blocked here. They cannot go forward. They don't have the support of 300. They don't have the support of Sen. It's going to be very hard for Sen to move in and support GOTH. So they're kind of screwed. It's the beginning of the end, sadly. People now get less points from base defense. Yeah, at least. Thank you. That was a good add-on. I mean, base defense was getting just too easy. 3 kills. Sucks for the sieging team to sacrifice a lot of units. And the least they could do is reduce the score for those base defense kills. What's happening here? Oh, they're gonna go for Uzbeka, maybe? This guy teleported? Yeah, they're gonna go for that weaker guy. Well, you're not screwed per se, but if you only have howitzers, you are so limited in terms of kills. I mean, you cannot chase enemy with artillery, and yeah, it's more difficult. 459 million power. Oh, and he's gone. Kudashov will be next on the shopping block. Yeah, 300. You see them, eh? They are way there. Are they doing something? They're not super active at this time. Yeah, you see no activity, no bases. Unless they're doing something else. Are they? I don't think they are. They're not. Are they allowed a second central command? Yes, they are. But they're not. Using it yet. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. They're going for Uzbeka. That could be interesting. He also got a good base. Oh yeah, he's buffing. Mars, what's up? Is this the same Mars in Corp? Or it's another Mars player? Yeah, I went a different route, LX, back in the days. I was more of a tank player. And then when I maxed my tank technology, I said I'm gonna work on the artillery because the artillery works really well with some solid armor. Well, that's not enough for him. But if you go the opposite, then it's challenging. Sieging a base when you don't have any tanks, kind of difficult. Is it possible? Yeah. Pero Napo, no, Napo got a good howitzer. I said howitzer, but it's a super heavy. That doesn't look like a howitzer at all. I know when you get older, your vision gets worse, but not that worse. Okay, you're another Mars. Oh, welcome. Welcome. So Uzbeka, a 890 million power base. Let's look at his stats. See he got some good tech, some decent building power. His army power, he is buffed. His all-time power is 756. There you have it. I see a lot of howitzers. Guys, I noticed something. Maybe I'm late. Nonetheless, I see now a lot of strong players playing with 3 rocket trucks. Okay? And it's not the first time I see that. I saw that from a smaller player, an old friend in a different battlefield, and he told me, yeah, Mag, I have a technique, a trick against those turtles. Is you need 3 rocket launchers and you do a simple attack, a single attack on the base, and those 3 rocket launchers, if they have proper officers and proper parts, they should deal enough damage so you don't take any fire. So you need a tanking unit, preferably a main battle tank. You do 1 strike, so it takes 2 seconds for the rocket truck to launch, to ripple some rockets, and you can repeat that and you never take fire and you slowly burn down the base with 3 rocket trucks. I could assemble 3 rocket trucks. Is it working? I don't know. What's the feedback on this? Because only 1 rocket truck, it's too little. It doesn't inflict a lot of damage, but 3 rocket trucks? Hey Grippin, what's going on? You have a good week so far? Now I think they have enough. So what will it be his solution for Uzbeka? Is he gonna go for a defensive tactic, or is he gonna try to attack the tanking unit with a tactic? Both of those methods work well. I would presume Azerbaijan or Napoli will initiate the siege. What does he have inside? Okay, so he's he got 3 howitzers, 1 anti-tank gun, and 1 infantry. So he's effective against infantry and super heavy. Who's gonna tank the base? Who's gonna do it? Yeah, I think so, Alex. If you can kill the sieging unit, and if it dies really fast... Oh, it's a double. Okay, so he attacked the super heavy right away. So I like this tactic. Very fast on the trigger, the Uzbeka guy. But nope, that's not gonna be enough. He died so quick. Look how much units. We have another healer, Baden. Decent base, 552 million. Trying to cut the supply line, not a high collector level. Okay, so those 2 bases are healing up. All right, 3 bases. Okay, they're trying to cut the supply line. Do we have more healers? Nope, I see 3 healers. Yeah, they're chasing those units, reinforcing. 3 kills. S40 saw what's happening. They're gonna mobilize and clean up this guy. So Crystal say, yes, it works. I have seen Hope doing that with 3 rockets, and Hope for Saber to activate his skill with that single shot. Yeah, I have a rocket truck. You have 30% chance that he does, which is quite high. Another jumper. Then it's Rum Arm OG, a big guy. Will he deploy? Oh, no, no. Ooh, that was quick. That was a quick reaction. He almost made a big doo-doo. Diamond Dragon must be nearby. I saw his bomber. Carpet bombing yep, another bomber. Okay, so we have a big not counterattack, but a defensive move from GOTH. We have now 3 good base, like 1 amazing base. Baden is not bad. This guy is a smaller player, but we have a lot of bombers now trying to repel that howitzer group. So God didn't say his last word yet. It's not over till it's over. That would be a nice area to bomb. There you go. Just as I say this. Click. Beautiful. Another jumper. Let me zoom out, have everything in frame. Another solid base enters the chat. A good bombing run right there. More bombers. I heard somebody blew up. Yep. That smaller guy got evicted. Not easy. I'm trying to have everything in frame. And yep, I can. Another bombing run. If I recall, Rum Arm OG is the former TQ5 account. A proper account. Solid base. Oh, another bombing run right there. Good effect. Ooh. We have another jumper. Oh, yeah. Another strong player. Successful deployment. All right. So now S40 or their faction will have to reset. They're pretty much everywhere. Ineffective. They have to reset, regroup, reorganize, and set the new order of which base will go first. Another jumper to assist. Uzbeka is back. Awesome. Ooh, no. Doesn't have a good base. 5%, not even. So yeah, let S40 regroup. Oh, I see some 300 groups. Some units of 300s. Dicky! Hey, what's up, Dicky? Francesco Guerrero Hernandez. Hey, Mag. One question. I'm new and I don't know how to distribute my tactical points. Any advice for the army groups? Yeah, I'll try to answer your question. I'll try, brother. I think I can help you with that. I'm not gonna say how you should distribute it. I will tell you how I did it. And if that inspire you, then all right. You have at least a direction. Okay, so now S40 while they regroup. Oh, GOTH is on the counterattack now. Oh, they're gonna repel that smaller group. Yeah. They have no choice now to reset. This is not good. And Diamond Dragon may need to pull back and gather with the rest of his team so he doesn't die first or too quickly. Oop. He's gone. All right, Sir Francisco. Francisco, let me show you. We'll be back while S40, F2P, and 27NT regroup. Let me show you the tactics. Is that what you're talking about? So command and coordination. So command talent only takes effect for the founder of the army group. Okay, so if you are a army group leader, you like to create army groups, you need to focus on command first. That is important, because if you focus on coordination, it will not take effect as the founder, as the leader of the army group. So the leader of the army group, those command buffs apply to the specific group. Okay, so command, though, that tactic is for the creator of the group. I create more group than I send my units to groups, so I started with the command tab before. Army formation, one-on-one, you need that. Then I took this one, increase army group firepower 2%. Raven damage resist, you don't need that. And damage dealt to Raven, you don't need that. Okay, so focus on army formation, then follow up with Forlorn Hope. Then you have another choice. Proficiency from looting destroyed Raven bunker. Nobody wants that. Same thing. So the top and bottom tactics are for Raven. You max this one. Increase army group HP. Then you go to field army so you can increase your capacity. Then you have a choice here. Independent division, mechanized division. So uniform army group, damage intensity. Mix, firepower, and uniform. So if you run a mixed group, armor, infantry, and howitzer, you want this. If you rather make a group composed of howitzers exclusively, go with the bottom one, mechanized division, and then I would add some firepower like I did. This one will work for a uniform group, a group of the same type. Combine arms, so this is the same thing but damage intensity. This one is damage resist, this one is damage intensity. I apply the same mindset, so more damage resist for a group of the same unit and extra HP. Then front army, troop capacity +2. So if you follow that, keep in mind that as long as you run uniform groups, that will give you the most firepower as a group leader. If you like to send, well, okay, so you have points left. If you send units to a group, which happened to me from time to time, then I went this route. Art of War, you have no choice. Then Camp Liberty Firepower, why I choose the Camp Liberty Firepower by choice. You have more Liberty Howitzer in a Howitzer group. It's the Howitzer that deals the most amount of damage. Hey, thank you, Nathan, for being a subscriber, a member. So by default, the Liberty Howitzer deals more damage to a base, so I bumped the firepower by 1.5% for this camp. Same thing for the HP, okay? I could have decided to bump the Vanguard Division HP if you have some super heavy, they benefit for more HP. But you know what? That's what I should have I should have done this instead. Now I found the mistake. It's not a huge mistake, but now you know. This firepower +2, and then Camp Liberty damage resist. Yeah, I focused on Camp Liberty damage resist. Liberty damage intensity, same deal. And then how great generals win. Officers kill damage +2. There you have it. So this is how I do it. You may follow, you may copy me if you want. Let's go back to this little war. I wonder where 300 is. They have to come from here. But they're so far away. At least they are helping. Not easy to get the motivation when you're that far. But they're helping. They are supporting their faction. So that is beautiful. We have some groups made. All right, I see 1, 2, 3 rallies, 4 rallies at least. So what is S40 gonna do about that? N27NT, NF2P, are they gonna give up? Or are they gonna press with the attack? Thank you, Nathan. Thank you for your support. Much appreciated. So Francisco, did I answer your question? Now let's go back in time in chat. Haven't seen anything in Gold 2 or Gold 1 with rockets, only being used in field to pre-charge skill. No, I've seen it. It's a good field fighting unit alone in the field, but what we see more and more is you know, when it's not your peak activity, you only have a handful of commanders. We did that in our previous we did that in our previous conquest. I created a group of fast unit, main battle tank and light tanks. Somebody else made a group of rocket truck with a few infantry, and we clean up base just like that. We do some quick attack. We clean up bases deep inside the enemy territory. All we need is a few jets to cover our units. And by the time the enemy realizes that and wants to adopt a defensive position, we're done. We clean up a few bases. This is really hard for the morale, because the enemy, they think they are safe in their territory, which they are not. So then you wake up one morning, realize your base is gone. That feeling, you know. That's how we bother the enemy and try to break their morale by attacking them when they don't expect it. And F2P seems to have a lot of success. They create a lot of those groups and they hit smaller bases, trying to break them, break their will to fight, because it's not easy. You think you're safe farming in your land and you're not, then should I go back or should I stay in the safe zone? That's kind of hard. That's a good technique, I think. All right, Griffin, thank you, being all right, can't complain. Atta boy. Yes, 3 rocket trucks does work. I have a friend that runs MBT 3 rocket trucks. It's very effective against turtle base. He's at server 48. Awesome, thank you. Did you manage to get the new classic blue chicken base skin? I did not, Crystal. I tried. It's not because I didn't try. I didn't have a lot of golden coupons. Those golden antique. What did they call them? They don't tell. So I had about 25, and look how many coupons I opened. Can we see? I opened more than 200. Okay, almost 300, and I'm nowhere near to get the blue chicken. It was on my wish list. It was a toss between the Bionic Predator and the Storm Griffin. Gorobo is not bad either, but there you go. So everything else, I have it. You don't see it because not owned. There you go. So if I click not own, I tick not own, and there's nothing else to get. So that will be for another legendary showroom. Sadly. And I didn't want to play with gold because once you go that route, it takes a tremendous amount of gold to open some, to get some coupons, enough tokens, enough currency. And I didn't get lucky. I didn't get lucky. When you get some base skins and unit skins, I didn't get much of those. So, for another day. Hey Mag, one question. I'm new and I don't know how to distribute. Okay, I answered that. S14, not General Warpath. Hey Mag, what would your suggestion be for 20 million player who is currently in a G2 restricted alliance, who's about to get some very big players and go unrestricted, possible gold one? 200 million power for gold one, it's kind of low, sir. What do you expect from me as an advice? I wouldn't do it. I would not go in gold one with 200 million power, but that's just me. But I don't know how you play. I don't know your style. I don't know how much time you have to play the game. It's hard for me to give an advice. It's very hard. I've seen free-to-play doing great in legendary. Okay, this is not the issue. If you have enough time, if you're retired and you have plenty of time and you have some unique units like infantry, then yeah, you can make it happen. But as a 200 million in gold one, you are the weakest link. Okay, expect your base to get blown on a daily basis. You cannot be at the front line. You can make groups, you can run rallies. That you can do it if you're good at it. If your alliance trusts you, they will give you some units. What else can I say? No, Rum Arm OG is not Jaeger, it's Kiba. I think that's him, but I'm not sure anymore. Anyways. Oh, Prof is back, and he's a... Ooh, he barely got time to open his base. Oh, he almost did a big mistake. Oh, we will see some fireworks. So we have this mixed group with infantry and rocket trucks against mostly armor. No, they're gonna get eradicated. F2P may have some good... Oh, but they're being reinforced by another group south. Rum Arm Kiba is firing away with everything he has. Yep, F2P have to pull back. They don't have enough body. Those howitzer, those rocket trucks, they are about to get smoked. They pull back just in time. Yeah, they're gonna need more than that. Oh, they're not done? Yeah, they're done. If they can regroup, they may have a chance. S14, not General Warpath. I don't know. I mean, listen, you can try. You don't lose anything by trying. You try, and if you don't like it, then you switch alliance. That's simple. You figure out. Maybe your playstyle will work for that battleground, even though it's a hard battleground. Maybe it will work for you. I don't know. It's hard. I cannot give you advice. It's entirely up to you. I mean, a lot of players, they don't mind losing troops. They don't mind getting blown up. They don't care about that. Dicky airplanes reset max this good. What? Dicky, I don't get your last sentence. Crystal, crazy how the 10% HP classic base skin from the showroom look way better than the firepower one. It's a matter of taste, but do we have the same taste? I notice there are more classic skin that gives a HP bonus than firepower. Storm Griffin, HP. This one is also HP. Bionic Predator. Ice Dominion, firepower. Yeah, I hate that one. That is the problem. I just don't like the wolf. It's very popular. I don't like it. If it would be a different team, then sure. Gorobo, it's HP still. Steel Fist, firepower, but too many people have Steel Fist, and the blue and red scheme, I don't like it. This one, HP, but it's ugly. It looks like a princess castle. I don't care. Laputa, firepower, another ugly skin. Just a bunch of circles. Come on. Giruda, yes, but it's too many people have this one. It's still beautiful. It's too common. T-Rex HP, I have this one, and the Quantum Sentinel HP, as well as the Glorious Coliseum. But yeah, I get that, Crystal. I kind of agree with that statement, but don't forget that the skin buff bonus give you another, some of those skins give you a firepower skin buff bonus. Skin buff bonus. It's kind of the same thing, but I think you know what I'm talking about. So all in all, I don't mind the HP bonus. I think it's good to have, but I kind of agree with you that all the common skins that everybody have the firepower, and there's not enough firepower skins in classic. Do we agree? We can disagree. I don't mind. Tempest from Germany, Guten Tag. But most of firepower skins have damage resist and not intensity. Okay, good point. Aircraft research is max. It's very good for the unit. Yes, max aircraft research is absolutely violent. So I can't wait to review that Navy officer, and I cannot wait to review the fully awakened cowboy, the new one. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah, it's an old one. It was it's an old skin, and not a lot of people have it. It's kind of a boring skin, but I like it because it doesn't take a lot of real estate. So when you're trying to defend your base, some skins have a lot of things going on that blocks, not that hinder your vision. So you don't see where your unit is or the way it's shaped. The base, the border of your base is not clear, so you don't know if you will pop your unit out or if you will garrison it. But the Glorious Coliseum, I like the way it's simple. It have a small print, so it's easier for me when I actively defend my base. I don't get confused. The most annoying skin is the dragon one from the Paramount Cup. I cannot stand it. It's way too big. I read it, Crystal. So do I understand that the Vancouver map, the Vancouver Conquest, it gathers 3 things we've seen it before. So we have the weather of San Francisco, we have the tech of Cairo, and we have something else that we have from New York. So they put everything in one city now. We can look at it. I don't know what to say, Crystal. I will have to try it and comment on that. I think it's interesting. The weather, I'm a fan of the weather. I think it's a good addition. I don't mind it at all. It set the pace. It have an influence on the battlefield. The tech, like we have in Cairo, for me it's useless. I don't understand it. I mean, the first time I played Cairo, I think my base was around 300 million power. And back then, yeah, those map buildings were kind of annoying. But at the power I am right now, those map buildings, they didn't follow tech-wise. So those scorpion cannons, they're not really difficult to break. Those scorpion cannons or those map buildings, they do more harm than good now. When people start abusing them and spamming them all over the village, it prevents you from landing and actually play the game. This is what I find that annoys me. Will they find a solution for Vancouver? I don't know. Yep, that's what I said, JVP1. I dislike this skin. The footprint is immense. It's confusing if you have units underneath or hidden under the wings. I just don't like it. And when you have 2 of those skins back to, and as neighbor, it's even worse. I have the skin, the temporary one, but I never activate it because it annoys me. So God was able to repel the attack one more time. They may be weaker, but they do have a lot of activity. At this time, God, it's prime time. Which unit skin is good? The one that gives you the best buff, my friend. If you play with the Martyr's Watch camp, then you're unlucky because the MBT skin, you have a choice of one or two. One of that, the purple one, the graffiti skin, is really hard to get. I'm making a short about that. That's quite a coincidence. Manual and unit skin. If you look at the medium tank, you have one color or one skin, and if you look at the heavy tank, you have one skin. This one is easy to get, but that's it. And if you look at the Liberty one, the medium tank, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one of the skin is hard to get, and you may not get it if you don't have it. You may never have it, but at least this one was the one of the first to be released. Then the Lava, and the one from the last event, Amber Heart. And if you go to the heavy tank, okay, this one is kind of impossible to get. And if Vanguard have the most skins, I believe. So if you look at the heavy tank, you have the Blazing Frost and Red Rover. Red Rover is an early one. And if you go to the medium tanks, you have 4 choice: Sunflower, Rosa Flames, Lightning Blitz, and Dart Frog. This one is a free skin. It gives you only 3% firepower. So if you have this one, it's not too bad. This one was available at the Paramount Cup Final Season 2. This one, not sure if you can get it still. But the Leclerc tank gives you a 5% unit HP. And the Leopard tank or Leopard skin give you a 5% firepower bonus. But all in all, I mean, you go with the skin you can obtain if you're lucky to have the proper unit. What skin for the unit was released? Give your opinion. Yeah, I answered that. What commander is the best to pair with Antonina? Stinger Fist? What? No. The graffiti medium skin was from World Cup event. It cost 100,000 diamonds. Are you sure it's not another currency? 100,000 diamonds sounds expensive. Regardless, it is overpriced, and that's why I don't have it. But yeah. I think that 27 NT. Oh no, they're not giving up. They're staging and regrouping, but it looks like they're giving up. They're not actively forming. Maybe they are. Oh yeah, they are. They should be able to deal with GOTH. I mean, yes, they are backed up by 300, but it's only a few units. It's mostly F2P. I don't see much S40 or 27NT. Even No Money First didn't get it. Oh. I know Sing Song have it. But very few commanders have that unit skin. That's why. And that's another reason why I'm not a fan of the Martyr's Watch tank. The lack of unit skin and the slow training. If I had a choice, I would go with the Liberty and Vanguard units. Much better in my opinion. But if you do have the Martyr's Watch, I do have the Martyr's Watch tank. I mean, it's okay. But if I had a choice, I would run either two Vanguard or Vanguard and Liberty. That's just me. Mainly for the training speed. Yeah, Sing Song have that skin. Yeah, I think they gave up. They had the bubble earlier, so I don't know why they activated. Maybe they were in danger, or they... Who that? Oh. So look, he's waiting that someone activate his base by mistake. He's just a dirty player. I mean, there's no wrong way to play the game. I said it before, but he just wants to be attacked. That's what he does. Oh yeah, for the betting football thing, the World Cup, yes. I doubt it was 100,000 diamonds. It sounds crazy, but I recall it was expensive. Oh, Diamond Dragon will strike those howitzers. Yeah, he's trying to make enough noise to bother F2P and instigating a battle. Tactic maybe? Air assault, yep. Oop. Oh, that had little effect. He did this when he was in 300. Wonder why he wanted to come back to GOTH. Diamond Dragon, when I joined GOTH, he was about to leave because he wanted to play in Legendary. And back then, GOTH wanted to stay in Gold. Now that GOTH went back to Legendary, Diamond Dragon left 300 to join GOTH. That is the reason. Good player, but very boring player. Are they gonna bite or not? Oh. Yep, good tactic. Sky Castle is no match for those light tanks. Oh, we have a little skirmish here. So let's see how those rocket trucks, if they are effective for such a scenario. They're doing all right. I do have the skin dicky, but the temporary skin, I still have it. Look, my supply. I have a 30 days one and a 10 days one. Both of them unused, and I have the 90 days Glorious Dragon. I have a bunch of temporary skins. You don't get the buff with the temporary skin, so for me it's pointless. All right, that's it, I guess, for the stream, guys. We had a little bit of action for your entertainment. Thanks for your question. Thanks for the new member. Appreciate your support. I'm gonna kill the stream for now and watch my update video for the newest Navy officer review. I will awaken her. I think she is worth it. We're gonna do some tests, compare her skills versus a base, and there will also be a video about the arbitrator, the new cowboy, when the bistro will open. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for being part of this operation. I wish you a great week, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya!